Hey, I'm Marcus, and I am a Louisiana native. And so LSU has always been big money and a big deal in Louisiana. And I just want to make this video giving you my thoughts about what's happened with the head football coach and kind of my thoughts on the state as a whole. And I'm going to use a pool analogy to illustrate my thoughts, since this is a pool channel primarily. So, real quick, backstory. Football coach fired, $54 million buyout. I think that I heard this morning that they've negotiated it down to a $20 million buyout. And then the next coach, I've been seeing rumors that that person, maybe Nick Saban, is going to make in excess of $100 million if by some miracle they were able to coach through their entire contract. And so my response to that is that Louisiana is the type of place that is poor, number one. It should be the richest state in the country, or one of them, for many reasons, but that's the topic of another video. It is the poorest in the country, and if you look at any measurable metric, it's usually near or at the bottom of any type of ranking system. So it's the worst. It does things the worst in every way. That's from literacy, which I pointed out in another video, which is something I was personally involved in. Infrastructure, roads, cleanliness of drinking water, reliability of electricity. Crime, it's a murder state, has several cities that compete to be a murder capital of the entire country. Public corruption. I mean, you name it, the state is beset by it. And even LSU, you would think it's a flagship, but it has its own laundry list of issues. So when this kind of money gets thrown around for a sport, for a game, for bread and circuses, so to speak, I have a real problem with it. Now, am I completely opposed to there being entertainment in sports? Of course not. I do a pool channel. And so that's why I want to give a pool analogy pertaining to Louisiana about the whole coaching carousel, firing coaches, buying them out, and then spending even more money on another coach. We have Lester. Lester's a pool player. Lester's married. He has 3 kids. He rents a house. Lester has bad credit. He doesn't make much money. And he's out playing pool, 4 or 5 nights a week. He's gambling money he doesn't have. All of his responsibilities are falling onto his wife. His kids are struggling in school. There's things that they don't have. Lester is completely neglecting all of his responsibilities just to play a game. And these people exist. And that's the moral equivalent of Louisiana in this coaching situation. Now, you have somebody like Ed. Ed's a millionaire. Ed owns a trucking company. Ed has a diamond table in his house. Ed plays 4 or 5 nights a week. He gambles big. He also has a wife. He also has kids. But they're fully breaded. They're fully taken care of. All of his responsibilities are taken care of. Now, I will put the scrutiny on myself. Okay, I was a school teacher. Wife stayed at home, had 2 small kids. All right? And I love pool. So when my daughter is born, that was the last time my wife ever played league with me, because we had a little one. I never went. I did not play in tournaments during the school year, even on the weekend. And when my son was born, that was the last league I played in for 15 years. I started my YouTube channel. back when it was force follow. And I could have done a lot more with it, but I had to be a dad, right? I had to be a father. I got offered to go to this tournament, to this room. I got invited to go to people's houses. It could have taken, running a YouTube channel that's successful. You're always getting feedback, getting comments, emails. There's always demands on time. And my original channel vanished because I needed to pump the brakes and be dad. I needed to take care of my responsibilities first. And so I didn't really start playing in tournaments again until a couple of years ago, really when my youngest got to be about 16, 17 years old, started being more independent. That's when I started getting back into playing pool. Now I've gotten back into posting some again. I've been thinking about starting another league team, getting my old league team back together. I had to take care of my responsibilities first. And I guess I'm bothered about Louisiana because it's not taking care of its responsibilities first. And then we worry about ball or whatever. So that's where I'm coming from. And that's what bothers me, because a lot of the problems are fixable, but people just don't care. Anyway, that's all I got.